Hello, everybody. Very good evening to all of you. I can see a good bunch of people, like more than 499 people have actually joined in. So we are live right now. Thank you all for joining us in this late evening. And we are going to discuss exactly the future of data and how you can earn up to 20 lakh per annum as a data analyst, even if you don't have a technical background. So before I start, guys, I would request all of you to just let me know in the chat section if you can see me or hear me well. So once you will confirm me, then definitely I'll start this particular masterclass. All right, guys. So let's get started. Can you guys just tell me in the comment section that if you guys can see me or hear me well? Say yes, and then I'll take it as a confirmation. So let's get started. So I'm still waiting for the confirmation, guys. So people are saying, Purnima is saying, good evening, sir. Mohammed is saying, yes. So I can see that now people can see me, hear me well. That's really perfect. Great. Perfect, guys. So just because you have given your time in this evening, so I'll make sure that this evening, you're going to learn a lot more interesting thing, and I'm going to clear a lot more doubts, and I'm going to make every single thing step by step get clear and how you can become a successful as a data analyst and earn up to 20 lakh per annum without having any technical skills. Even if you're from art background, commerce background, or any other background, if you will be able to do it, and that's I'm going to tell you step by step. All right, I know that you guys are waiting for the surprises as well, the kind of a giveaway that I have promised. So I'm going to tell you the giveaway just 1 minute, and I'll tell you how you can participate in that and get this thing done. So let's get started without wasting any much time. My name is Amir Akhtar, and I'm a career consultant. Helped more than 200 plus people getting a job into IT as a data analyst, and I'm a content creator too. And I have total 5 years of experience in tech. If you want to get in contact with me, here's my link in the chat section. You can reach out to me, DM me. This is my Instagram link. So why I'm telling you that I have helped more than 200 plus people, because I understand that what sort of challenge and the problem 24-year-old or younger people face when they are studying, what above 24-year-old people face, what sort of comfort zone they have, what sort of risk they face, and what 30 plus people actually thinks in their mind, and what exactly the challenges they have, even if they have not a tech background or even from their tech background. So I can much better relate with you, because I have already helped more than 200 plus people. So feel free to share your problems. All right. So I would be able to give you step-by-step solutions. And also I have an amazing guest speaker as well. So I'm going to take your question and I'm going to ask the industry expert as well, and you're gonna definitely get that answer directly. All right, so I hope everybody is excited right now. All right, so let's get started. So now I just wanted to understand from all of you, because to derive the webinar in the most effective way, it's my responsibility to understand you better. So what exactly my responsibility is? So I just wanted to know that what exactly your age is. Let me know your age in the chat section, and what exactly place you are from. That will help me to understand age and geography, location, and accordingly I'll make sure that I derive the whole webinar so that it makes maximum sense out of it. The poll is on your screen. Let me know, guys. So I can see people are from Chennai, Coimbatore, and from okay, Mukesh 5. I can see 63% people are basically from 20 to 30, and 10% are between 30 to 40. 26% are below 20. That's great. And Tripura, Coimbatore, Bihar, Chennai, Avadi. That's nice to know. Perfect. So I can see people all around the India are actually here. All right. Perfect. Let's move on without wasting any much time. So why we are doing this particular masterclass? We are doing this masterclass to support our data analytics course from Coding Invaders. The best part about this course is totally it's 80% practice based and 1500 plus assignments and 10 real projects, mentorship and career centers, and 100% job guarantee. Yes, in this particular competitive time, you'll get a job guarantee. 93% of people, 93% of the students are actually placed in a big company. And I'll give you a secret that how exactly people are getting a job guarantee. Now I'm going to announce the giveaway which you are waiting for, and the giveaway is this. Right now in this particular webinar, I'm going to give away one premium data analyst course to somebody, and in just 6.5 months he will be getting access to a Coding Invaders job guarantee badge, and he will not have to pay any single fees. All right, and to participate in that link, the link is in the chat section, guys. I'll give you 3 minutes right now. Go fill it up, and participate in this contest, because just after 30 minutes, I'm going to share my screen, choose one person and enroll right away in front of you for free in our job guarantee batch. What is the benefit of the job guarantee batch? We give you job guarantee agreement before enrollment, and you don't have to pay anything, and only one person will win this just after 30 minutes, not everybody. So you want to try your luck, the link is there in the chat section. I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes, guys, and then I'll start the master class with the guest speaker. Then we will have a Q&A session, and then I'll share my screen and announce the winner. All right, so I'm just waiting for everybody to fill it up, because it's time to announce the it's time to start this particular master class. So I can see that people are filling up. Great. Just a second. Let me see how many people have participated. So I can see that already numbers are increasing. People are participating. 43 people are participating. Perfect. Come on, guys. We are more than 600, so we have to fill it up. Come on, we are more than 600. The link is there in the chat section, guys. Come on, let's do it. I'm just waiting. I'll give you time to everybody. Okay. All right. Come on, guys, hurry up, because we have to cross 600 now. So let's make the competition a bit tight. I can see already 100 people have participated. Let me share my screen and let's see. The link is in the chat section, guys. I hope it is working. And there's a huge yes. So I can see now 43 people is reflecting. Come on, guys, fill it up. Let's cross 600, because 600 people are there, because just after 2 minutes, I'm going to start this masterclass without. So let's not waste any much time. So guys, if you are just watching me and not filling up, please fill it up, because after 2 minutes, I'll start this masterclass with a guest speaker. All right. Perfect. So let me refresh. All right, let me see how many people have participated. Again, there's some problem. Are you guys facing some issue that you are not able to fill it up? Let me see. Perfect. So guys who are asking that it is a paid one, I'll tell you this contest, you will one person will win it for free. Others, if you are still interested, you will get the benefits about the discount as well. So you can fill it up, and I'll just choose one random person. All right. Now I can see the registrations are reflecting. It is still not reflecting. There must be some problem. Okay. So guys, can you just let me know that if you're done? If you're done, then I'll just start this masterclass. Guys, just let me know that yes, it is done, and I'll just start the masterclass, because I'm still waiting in the registration sheet and I cannot see the registrations are coming in. So you can just let me know in the chat section that you are done, and without wasting any much time, I'll just start. Timothy is saying done, 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 done. Vandana is saying done. Rajesh is saying done. Perfect. It means there must be huge traffic. That's why this is happening. All right, all right, all right, all right. So numbers are increasing. Numbers are increasing. So all of you, if you haven't filled it up, please fill it up. I'll keep on sharing this link again and again for everybody. All right. So you just do it, okay? And then we will get started. All right. So I guess everybody's filling it up. So I'll give you time. Now let's get started. I'll make sure that everybody should fill it. So I'll keep on sending this link to you the entire webinar. Moving on. So to all the people, I just wanted to clarify who's asking about the price. So this contest is free. One person will win it. Other person who are interested in joining the job guarantee batch, so they can get a free counseling call from us. The course price was actually 12,500. Now it is 7,490, just because you are watching. So it's a 40% straight away discount. So you can get a free counseling call. The link is in the chat section. Fill it up. You can ask too many questions, your eligibility criteria. You can talk to alumni. You can talk to you can see the job guarantee agreement and everything. Verify everything. Talk to alumni and then take a decision. All right. moving on. So if I'll talk about the Coding Invaders is an edtech platform which actually helps all non-tech professionals to get into a tech professions. We have already more than 22,000 learners, 100 plus company train their employees with us, and and 90% of the students are actually having the placement. We have 90% of this placement rate and 30 to 400 plus salary hike we have observed for students who are actually doing this particular course. All right, now just wanted to understand the intention, guys. So there's a poll on your screen, so you guys can let me know that why exactly you joined this particular masterclass. You joined this masterclass just to attend, and without any goals you can click on the number one, and if you just wanted to study and looking for the courses you can click number two, and if you're already studying and wanted to expand your horizon then you can click number three. So I'll get to understand that as well. So the poll is there on your screens, guys. Vote it, because this is very much needed from my side, because the more I will you know get to know about you, the more better I will derive the whole webinar. All right, so to all the people, okay. And one more thing, I guess people are asking about the language. So I'll just see. I'll just see. So I'm putting one poll on the screen. Can you guys let me know that are you comfortable in English or not? So the poll is going to come on your screen, so you can, because I'm talking in English. I hope everybody should understand. So the poll is on your screen, so you can vote. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. So 98% people are comfortable in English too. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, moving on. So, what exactly you're going to learn today? So, you're going to learn today that how to become a data analyst with no previous experience and tech background, and how you can grow in your career and salaries, and what hard and soft skills are required to be placed as a data analyst in 2023. All right, so all these major things you want to learn today. So now I am going to bring the guest speaker, but before that, I want to give you a small reminder to all of you. Just 10 minutes back, I announced a contest that whoever will fill the link is there in the chat section. Whoever will fill this form, he will be into the contest, and one person after Q&A session, whoever will participate in this contest, one person will be chosen at random and will be enrolled into a job guarantee batch of a data analyst for Coding Invaders. All right, and in just 6.5 months he or she will be placed into a top chat companies with high packages. So you can dream too, you can try your luck too. The link is there in the chat section once again, because now I am going to start. So let me see how many people have participated. So I can see already bunch of more than 100 people have participated. I don't know why you guys are not active, but still. All right. So if you have a problem with English, do let me know as well, because I can see 96% of people are quite comfortable in English and Hindi. Perfect. All right. Let's get started. Please welcome Subhanshi Sharma. She is basically a career coach and works as a data. I have already worked into a lenscard.com as well, and currently working in American Express. Hi, Subhanshi. How are you?
Hello, Amir. I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good, and I'm happy to see you again. And you can see this time there are too much audience, and they are hyperactive basically in trying to know that how we can become a data analyst. So I'll just pass on the mic to you. Can you just tell me about yourself and your journey so that we can much better relate with you?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. So, hello and a very good evening to everyone present. I'm Shubhanshi Sharma. I have 3 years of an experience on total. I'm working as an analyst in American Express currently. Prior to this, I worked in Lenskart and Ecom Express, which is a logistic organization. From in these different organizations, I've worked on different tech stacks, which involve Python, SQL, Advanced Excel, AWS Cloud, Hive, Power BI, and Tableau. Apart from this, on my weekends, I also contribute as a mentor and a coach. And that's all about me.
That's nice. That's nice. So just can we get to know exactly more about your qualification background and how exactly you started and how you became a data analyst?
Yeah, sure. So I'll start from top to down approach. I did my master's in applied statistics from Symbiosis. and also I did my bachelor's in mathematics.
Understood. 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 So just now wanted to know that you became a data analyst. So
Yeah.
the very quick question to you is, was that easy or tough for you to become a data analyst?
I would say it was super easy. Of course, because I come from a maths and stats background, and statistics is a part of mathematics.
Mhm.
However, if someone is apart from a maths background, also economics background, CA background, for them also it's way more easy. So I see it was an easy path for me to travel.
That's great. That's great. So, Shubhanshi,
Yeah.
does that mean that we need to be very much intellectual enough in this mathematics and the stats to become a data analyst? Because that is what exactly we are understanding. Is it correct to say that?
Well, not exactly. That's not the truth. So, not highly intellectual. So there are few parts that you need to be really good at. I would say some parts like linear algebra. I know this might sound bouncer to few of our audience, but yeah, linear algebra, matrix and determinants, which is somewhere a mathematics part for a 10th class student also. So if you're good with basics, then anybody who's good with basics can come into this field as long as you're just dedicating yourself to the course.
Understood. Understood. Got an idea. Now, the most important questions, just coming directly to the point. So, if you can, in easy language, can explain us that what exactly this data analytics is and why business needs it, because in the coming slide we have some examples also, so you can use that as
All right. So, in an extremely layman language, data analytics is something about when you find out actionable insights from the raw data,
well. Hmm.
a very raw data, and a person who brings in insights, actionable insights from it, is known as a data analyst. So, basically, it helps you to optimize your business performance, reduce cost, and find out the most efficient way to solve your business problems.
Okay.
Also, on addition to this, I would say there are different parts. I'll just take a few more minutes.
Hmm.
So there are different parts of data analytics, which is four parts. One is descriptive. Descriptive means what has happened in the past.
Okay.
Second is diagnostic, which means why something has happened.
Okay.
Third is predictive analytics, which is what will happen. And fourth is prescriptive, like what is the course of action. So all these four types of analytics clubbed together, and this helps you to bring actionable insights. That is why converting the raw data into actionable insight is a job of a data analyst. And this is all when you club, it is known as data analytics.
Understood, understood. So it's like a whole understanding a research and then living in present, analyzing the past and predicting the future. That's the whole data. So it means that
Yeah.
it plays a very crucial role in a business decision. Am I correct?
Definitely, definitely. It's all logic. It's all very simple and intuitive methodologies. Just we need a bit more conscious.
Understood, understood, understood. All right. So let's try some examples, Shubhanshi. So could you make us understand that how exactly the data analysts are involved into this sports, retails, or e-commerce with any sort of example?
Yes. So I'll take an e-commerce example that's very close to me because that's how I like to work on. So, for example, you must have seen that you've searched shirts, t-shirts. So you'll also get a recommendation for people who bought pants or
Mhm.
maybe shoes or a similar kind of all the people those who have bought something in the past with that particular t-shirt, you'll also get a recommendation for it.
Mhm.
Basically, the data analyst, they are identifying the customer patterns, and that is how they're going to suggest you more products. And that's how finding patterns in e-commerce is more uh, important. And you get to see ads also. All the campaigns that happen, that are because people are finding out patterns, customer patterns.
Understood, understood. So basically, I have one example that is a Flipkart here. We can see that it is written that as a data analyst, people independently collect and analyze and present data and create insight for business.
Right.
And for data scientist, people basically they discover the pattern that are not obvious. So here's an example, guys. If you want, you can take a screenshot for a Flipkart as well. If you can see that data scientist people club in some of the options and suggest the best option for you, and data analyst people will actually split the payment system and make you take a better decision accordingly.
Right.
So now, this very basic question, I guess everybody get confused about. If you tell us that what exactly the difference between a data analyst and data scientist, and what tools are required to see.
All right. Um, to frame it in a very simple language, data scientists, they work on models to be very precise. They work on end-to-end pipeline, like from gathering information to building data munging, from building models and deploying at the same time. Whereas data analysts, whatever the data is present, they store it, they collect, store, and analyze and give quick, actionable insights. So the tools that both of these people use, like both of these professions are used, are quite similar. But on the contrary, data scientist people, they use heavy model building, which is Python, PySpark, Hive. That is something that can be more used by data scientists. From data analyst perspective, you are good to go with SQL, Power BI, Advanced Excel, and so.
Understood. Understood. Got an idea. Got an idea. Now, you have been into this for how many years, by the way, in this particular profession?
It's been, I'll just complete on 3 years.
3 years. Now, just wanted to know that what do you personally like about being a data analyst in this data analyst, and why it actually makes you keep going?
All right. So for me, it's like I can actually convert my technical skills and the business skills, and I and see the results in practicality. So
Mhm.
it's something I can work on the managerial side also. I can work on the tech side also. So
Understood.
anything that I work on, I get to see the results for it.
So whatever you were actually, thinking in
Yeah.
terms of business and logical way, and whatever you are actually thinking, you are actually observing it happening. That's
Right.
what you're trying to say, and that's why you love it, right? Because
Correct.
everything seems very practical in data analysis, because data speaks. Everybody says that data speaks. So whatever the activities we see in the Excel sheet, and
Yes.
we can predict that same activity again by understanding or getting some pattern out of it, right?
Correct. Yes.
All right, all right. Now, just wanted to understand from your end, because as you can see, there are too many questions are going on in terms of salary, in terms of jobs. So, can you just help us understand that what exactly the average package for a data analyst profession if somebody is from a non-IT background and switch it? So, you can tell this one. And number two, you can tell us that how many openings generally are nowadays in India for data analyst position?
Well, of course, according to the slide that is present in front of us, we have almost 20,000 of job openings currently.
Mm-hmm.
And on an average, for a fresher, I would say, the
Mm-hmm.
salary package would range around 4.5 to 5 lakhs.
Understood, understood, got it. Now, we understood the package around that 1 to 4 lakh, or sometimes people are still getting 10 lakh per annum packages. And the data that we're talking about, now let's understand that how easy and tough it is. So, do you have some example, Shivansh, if you can share your screen and show some sample that what data exactly we are talking about and how we can make sense out of it and take a decision? If you could visually share your screen and we can understand, can you do that?
Absolutely. So today I'll give my audience a demonstration of how SQL, how the tools are helpful to us.
Okay.
How do they really make sense of the tools?
All right, all right. So you can share your screen. I'll let you know that if audience are able to see that. All right.
Sure.
So guys, you can let me know in the comment section if you are able to see the Shubhanshi's screen. So if yes, then I will definitely tell her to start giving the demonstration. So guys, just let me know in the comment section if you guys can see her screen. So Shubhanshi, I'm still waiting for the audience.
All
Hold
right.
on. Okay, so I can see the yes have started coming. Deepan saying yes, and rest other people are also saying yes. Yes, now we can start. People can see.
All right. So I'll explain about what is SQL and what are databases. Okay. So in a very simple way, what is a database? A database is a collection of data which holds the data in the tabular form. Database is a collection of data which holds, I'm repeating it, the whole data in the tabular form. When we say tabular form, it means rows and columns. Now, people might ask why then we have Excel? Why do we need SQL in that case? So, for example, suppose you have 1,000 spreadsheets with 1 lakh rows in each spreadsheet. So it will become extremely cumbersome for everyone to perform and access data, perform functions, additions, multiplications, and so on, and making mappings. So to overcome that problem, we came with this database, which is known as SQL, which is like relational database and NoSQL database. There are two types of database. These databases, they also gives you the capability to access, assess, and manipulate the data. Now, since I said there are two types of databases, one is MySQL, Postgres, SQL Server. Don't get confused with the like naming conventions. It's just for your knowledge purpose. So the type of relational database is MySQL, Postgres, SQL Server, SQLite, etc. And NoSQL database, which is HBase, MongoDB, etc. Now, relational databases, they are in the form of rows and columns, and also tables. These in relational database, the tables that are present, they have relations between them. So what I mean by relation between them, for example, you have a table of department table, and another table is your salary table. So you can make a link and find out that what is the average salary in each department with the help of linkage and manipulations. Then what is SQL? The full form of SQL is structured query language. It is used to query a relational database. So we are not going to cover up the second part. We are only covering the relational database part today. A very hint of experience I'm going to provide. So take it like MySQL is your notebook, and whatever you write in a notebook is a language. So MySQL is a database and SQL is a language, which is known as structured query language. I'll take you to some practical example also. I hope everyone's able to follow me up till now.
No problem.
All right. So we'll not cover up the installation part. For your quick practice, what happens is there is this online IDE, which is Groom IDE. You people will go and search online. You'll just search Groom IDE and click on this. It's a cloud service, so you don't have to worry about the configuration of your laptops, or it is not installed or so. You can immediately start practicing. What you have to do is you just need to sign up with your email address, and then you'll come up with this GUI. Then you'll create a new container, give any name, like you can take MySQL. The region has to be Mumbai. Visibility is going to be private. Import, everything says the same. For SQL, you need to click on Node.js. This is what I'm telling you, how to create a container so that you can immediately start practicing. So you'll click on Node.js and you'll click on install MySQL CTL command. I'll give it 1 because I already have this, and then you'll immediately click on create. So this will take a couple of minutes for you to run and then get started with your container. But I have already prepared one. So I'm going to simply run this. Or we can wait for the installation so that you guys get a real demonstration. So it's loading. If anybody, meanwhile, have any questions, they
Yes, guys. If you have some questions, meanwhile we are processing, you can just comment down in the chat section. Any questions, you can comment down. I'll read it for you.
absolutely. Yes. So once your container is ready, you get to see the screen, and you can start immediately practicing over here. So to activate your SQL in this editor, what you need to do is, you don't have to, for just only this cloud, you need to enter this command, which is MySQL dash CTL CLI. You don't have to remember this. Just to activate your MySQL editor, you need to look into this. Then uh, I'll tell you how do you see how many databases are present in your SQL. When I say databases, it means how many, when, just understand in a very way how many spreadsheets are present, okay? So mandatory thing that everybody has to follow is show database, and you have to use semicolons. So when you enter, so you'll see we already have databases known as information schema, coding invaders, MySQL, performance schema, system. So this is how you can access that how many databases are present. Now, if you, let's suppose you have to create a database. So you'll use simple, you'll use create database coding invaders. Now, since I already have this database coding invaders, I'm going to name it as coding invaders 1 underscore 1. So you'll get query, okay, one row affected. Now again, if you want to delete this, or if you want to drop this database, you can copy this and you can simply drop your coding invaders 1 database. So it's like your database is dropped. Now, if you want to check whether your database is dropped or not, so what you'll do is you'll again go to show databases. So you will see there is no database known as coding indicators underscore 1. All right. I hope everyone is with me till now. Now,
Yes.
uh, what you need to do is, so we need to check we need to ensure that every functionality, n number of functions that we'll perform, we are supposed to perform under the database coding invaders only. So one thing that you can always do is you can use this coding invaders. You can write down use coding invaders. So this is the database that is already present. And it is also case sensitive, so you should not be worrying about. For demonstration purpose, I'll just okay. So we use so we'll again create a database which is like coding invaders underscore 1.
Okay.
Okay. Since we dropped the database, so it was giving us an error. Now we already have the database present with us. Now in this database, we'll go and we'll mention use coding invaders. Now it says the database is changed. So whatever functionality that we are going to perform, that will be in coding invaders. Now you can see which database you are in currently. So you can do select database. So you'll get to know you are inside this coding underscore invaders underscore 1 database. Now you can also feed in your tables into it, which is like you can create table called as employee. Now table will have, since I said that this is the practice of relational database system, which is in a tabular form, rows and column. So we'll create rows, we'll create columns, name, age and salary. Name, since it's a word, So it is a form of a string and it will be in varchar. Age, it's a number. Salary is a number, and that's how we uh, create a table. So now it says that you have created a table employee. Okay. Now, when you want, let's suppose you just want to check whether your table is created or not in your database. So what you'll do, you'll just write show tables. So under the database coding invaders, you can see a table is created, which is called as employee. Also, if you want to check why we have given varchar and int in front of these columns, name, age, and salary, because it is also important to mention the type of your variable, which is name. So name is a string, which means varchar. Age is a number, which means int. Now you want to check what is the description of your table. So what you'll do, you'll simply write describe employee. So you can see that a table is created in your database with fields name, age, salary, and the types. So this is a very short description. There are numerous things. There are CRUD operations. There are, I would say, insert, delete. Then again, in this table, you can insert values and so on. But this is a very small hint of what a data analyst does, because it's also important for you to not only make sense of, like, to fetch, to just bring actionable insights, but also it's important to fetch the data and work on it. So this is how you can fetch the data and manipulate the data so that you can make sense of it.
Understood. Understood. Thank you so much, Shubhanshi, for explaining it in a more patient way, in a more easiest language. And right now we cannot see you. Now we can see you. Perfect.
Awesome.
So thank you so much, Shubhanshi. I hope everybody have got an idea that what exactly, because this specific demo was to make you understand what exactly we do with the tools, and it was just a small glimpse, but there's a lot more to dive in and to
Awesome.
understand. Now, before I just come to that particular tool, now let's understand with Shubhanshi that we understood the salary, we understood what tools we have. Now, can we understand from you, Shubhanshi, that how exactly the designation flow works? Like if I become a data analyst, how exactly I will grow and how exactly I can see my package growing, if you could tell us.
Well, as this slide also mentions, if you join as a junior analyst, you'll get a package of around 6 to 7. Then, with the course of time, if you keep enhancing your skills, upskilling yourself, then you can become a data analyst and a senior analyst. And as your designation grows, your salary package also grows with it. So with 5+ years of experience, you get up to 20 plus LPA, which is a decent amount, like in India, like super decent.
Understood. By the way, like Subhanshu, I'll just tell you, whenever I've interacted with a guest speaker like you, they have always corrected me that the numbers that I have written, it is comparatively low. Right now, like, is it correct to say, Shubhanshi, that nowadays it is common to get 10 lakh per annum? Is it correct to say?
Well, honestly, I would agree with those speakers at the same time too. We can tweak this. So as long as you're updating yourself, you're totally upskilling yourself and looking at the current market scenario, because it was also mentioned in the recent report of US Bureau Statistics that there will be a rise in demand of data analysts by 2030, by 23%. So looking at the demand and supply chain, you will have a salary package of 10 LPA to 12 LPA as a fresher.
Understood.
You can also expect 10 to 12 LPA as your starting package.
Understood. Understood. Got it.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We have got a pretty understanding about it. We have also understood how much we can earn exactly. Now we will understand how to become a data analyst. But before I start, guys, I want to give you one reminder once again. I started one contest 20 minutes back. And I told you that just because Shivaji is with us, we are giving away one premium data analyst course of coding invaders, that too for free to one of you. To participate in that link, if you join late, you don't know, you don't want to miss it. The link is there in the chat section. Go fill that particular form, and just after Q&A session, that is just after 15 minutes, I'm going to share a screen and I'm going to choose one person, and I'll enroll that person into a job guarantee batch. He will or she will be getting a job guarantee agreement, learning all the tools, and start living the dream so that they can earn up to 20 lakh per annum. So don't miss it. The link is there in the chat section, and share with your friends as well. Moving on. So now the most important question comes in our mind is what exactly the skills we need to focus upon, because what happens is, Zubanshi, that I did mechanical engineering. Right? So when I go, and I am sure that everybody out there who is just watching me, whenever we go on internet and search something that what tools we need to study, we get bunch of tools, like 10, 15 tools, and we get demotivated on the way that, it is not possible. So can you just give us only limited tool which is at least required to enter into this data profession?
All right. So I always advise this to everybody who asks me these questions. 3 tools that you should be good at: Advanced Excel, SQL, and Python. These 3 tools. They are extremely mandatory, and nobody is expecting you to be very advanced in all these 3 technologies, tech stacks. It's only you should be well versed with basic to intermediate level. If you are solely looking for a data analyst, then of course one visualization tool, Power BI / Tableau, whichever is your preferable, is important. But basic to intermediate level is sufficient to enter into the field and gather information.
Understood. Understood. So the most important thing, just wanted to know, because see, after learning this skill, so we need to crack interview as well, and that's the most important part.
Yeah.
So how would you like to say that? How much? Why the case studies and the practice and the real business case studies and projects are very much important? Why it is very much necessary in learning this skill set? If you could tell us.
Because see, earlier, usually statisticians used to work on, a very small set of data and come up with quick actionable insights. But with the recent, in this modern digitization era, what has happened is we've got trillions of data.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be good at not only your domain knowledge, but also your technical skills, a bit of technical skills where you can access trillion of data and you can make out small insights out of it. Like, what is the average revenue of my company in last 1 year? What was the total spend? So these are the numbers that you can find out by accessing from your spreadsheets or from your data, like databases, SQL that we just demonstrated. So it is extremely important to know these tools just because we have a lot of data around us nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Understood. Now, the very important question comes in our mind, that how much time it takes to become a data analyst. Suppose if I decided today,
Yeah.
so how much month it will need it practically?
Uh, Considering, so I'll also give you the numbers. So let's take 4 hours each day.
Mhm.
2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. Daily practice, it would take 5 to 6 months for any individual with regular practice to be a good data analyst and a job ready person.
Mhm. Okay, okay, okay. So it means that the time we spent in scrolling Instagram, we should give the time in
Absolutely.
studying, and we will be definitely able to do it. So I know, guys, the hours you just heard, you must be thinking that, oh my God, how much this much time? But actually, this much time we are giving to the social media, so we can learn, and it's just a matter of 6 months, not for a whole life. So if you
Yeah.
will do it, you can start making good money for sure. All right. So one thing is very clear, guys. So now, if I'll give you more relevant examples, we are at this particular stage of life where we have just spent more than 10, 15 lakhs, and to studying something which we were not well aware that how much I can get return. We just did it because our seniors were doing it, our parents were saying it, and we were not aware. The best important part is the most important part is, like, we were not well aware that why we are doing this. We are just doing it because we felt that it was necessary, and we spent a good time, and we did got anything. Now we don't want to waste any much time, and we want to quickly make money. For that, I guess that particular thing is required before graduation. But now we are realizing it's totally fine. So you can learn with us. That is in 6.5 months with a data analyst. You can learn, master all the skills which Shubhachi has told, everything from scratch. And it's a matter of 6.5 months. What happens is, I'll tell you one simple logic. when you are surrounded with the people like Suvanshi, you know what exactly is happening in the market. You know which company is working on what, and accordingly you will prepare yourself. And when you'll go for an interview, you will sound very much relevant to the interviewer because you are industrially ready. So that's what the beauty of coding in Windows is. Everything you will be learning from scratch with the help of modern mentorship, teamworks, 100% job guarantee. And I'll give you one more logic, guys, why we say it's a job guarantee. So I'll ask a simple question to all of you. Now you don't know what is data analyst. Now if I'll after making you learn everything with the help of Shubhanshi, right? If I'll schedule a call for you, like interview calls, if I'll schedule 10 interview calls for you, just give me a worst case situation, how many you can crack it. How many out of 10, how much you can crack it? If you could tell that digit, I'll give you an idea that how exactly job guarantee is possible. So you can comment down the chat section that if I will schedule 10 interview for you, how many you can crack it in the worst case, in the worst case situation. Let's assume that. So let's see what comment is going to come. So I'm just waiting for the audience to comment down. So Karamveer is saying 5, and this answer is coming at the stage where we don't know about it analytics. That's nice. And Murugsen is saying 2179734. Wow, that's interesting. Now we are 6767s. I like this confidence, guys. Now we don't know about data analytics and we are thinking that we can crack 5. So understand the logic. If I'll make you understand data analytics, how much you can crack. Now you can comment down and let me know if you will master all tools, then how much you can get. So 10 out of 10 people are saying. So it's very simple. We keep on scheduling interviews for you till the time you crack it. All right. Now let's take a small break for all the people. I'm not going anywhere. It's not a television. It's a master class. So I'm not going anywhere. So the screen that you are observing as a reminder to all the people who joined late and don't know what the heck it is, then I'll let you know that I've started a contest 30 minutes earlier, and I promise that one of you will get a chance to win this premium data analyst course of coding in Windows, which promises job guarantee, that too for free. So the link is there in the chat section because now I'm going to start a Q&A session for sure. All right. So the link is there in the chat section. Fill it up. I'll shortlist some of the questions which you have asked, and I'll start the Q&A session. I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes, guys. If you haven't filled it yet, please fill it and then let me know in the chat section that you are done, and I'll start this particular Q&A session. I've already started getting questions, so let me see. All right, I got a bunch of questions. Let me see how many people have participated. The competition is very tough. I guess more than 400 people have actually participated, and we have joined like more than 600. So let's cross 500. I've got a bunch of questions. Now let's ask to Shubhanshi. I'm going to start the Q&A session. Meanwhile, if you haven't filled the form, the link is there in the chat section. Keep filling up. Okay. Question from Ragesh. Is it enough to study statistics, ma'am, to become data analyst?
No, that's not enough. So you need to have all 3, 4 tech stacks and statistics at the same time. Excel, SQL, Python, basic, and then statistics also, bit of it.
Okay, understood. So we at least these 5 tools is very much
absolutely
mandatory. All right.
Yes.
Question from Narayana. I am a dentist
Okay.
and want to switch to this career. Is it possible?
Definitely, it is possible as long as you dedicate your whole, like you can, being in a pharma or being in a healthcare industry, for you would be a very nice option. And even in these industries, data analysts are booming. So if you dedicate your 6 months, definitely you can.
So is it correct to say that data analyst is a kind of a skill which is involved in every profession?
Yes.
It can be in e-commerce as well as it can be in the CA industry as well. It can be pharmaceutical, medical, because all the businesses and the organizations are becoming data driven, and their activities are being stored in data, and data analyst is involved over there. It's just that the name is different. What I have observed is the people who are into the business decision things, revenue growth, they're known as a business analyst. people who are into HR, who are doing analysis of their employees, understanding their performance, and doing their whole, promotion, the analysis of promotion, growth, promotion, bonus calculation. They are HR analysts.
Absolutely.
And some of the analysts who are in logistics, they are known as logistic analyst. Some of
Definitely.
them are into CL, known as a financial analyst. Is it
Right.
correct to say that?
It is absolutely. Data is everywhere in every domain, and anybody can do it, be it healthcare or so.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you so much. Question from Yuvraj. Software testing and data analyst, same or different?
Software
Testing
uh,
and data analyst, is it same or different?
No, software testing is something you're just checking, to my understanding, as long as I understand, it's more of like whether the website is working all like fine or not, is the icon clickable or not, is it redirecting to a right website or not. Whereas data analyst is a person which already the data that you get from your customers, you make sense out of that data, and then basis that data you bring out the promotions or offers in an e-commerce country, or make decision based basis on that data.
Understood. Got an idea. Now another question. Question is from George.
Okay.
Ma'am, tell a shortcut to get placed in American Express.
Okay. Shortcut. That's a tricky
But
question.
but first of all, I want to ask: did you use that shortcut?
Not at all. Not at all. It was definitely
Do
a.
we have any shortcut exist, by the way?
Well, this is a very interesting question. I wish I had an answer to this. But George, I would really recommend you to please study all these tools, and then yeah, there's a shortcut for it too.
There's no shortcut, right?
Def-
So one thing is very clear, that there is no shortcut, guys. And
no,
shortcut will come, then it will come after experience and it will come after hard work. So
absolutely.
if you haven't gone through that way, maybe Shubhanshi can use that shortcut in the upcoming companies, because now she's experienced enough. She knows that where exactly she needs to focus on and what exact tools she has to study. Then definitely she can use, but that only comes with hard work and experience. So you haven't discovered that path, so you have to discover it first. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Now the interesting question from Sanj is: can we freelance as a data analyst?
Absolutely. There are so many websites like Upwork, as long as you get well versed with the tech stacks, your domain, how to bring insights, actionable insights. There are many websites like Upwork, or you can be like many more. I haven't.
Yeah,
Applied.
Upwork is there,
Yeah,
freelancer.com is
I've
there,
not
Fiverr is
applied.
there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've not applied as such by now, but it's Upwork that I'm aware of. Yes, you can definitely freelance on this.
And I've seen that people are actually paying $100, $150 for just one of a Power BI, for making the dashboard on Power BI.
Absolutely.
So we can give one idea to the students who actually wanted to earn while learning. So I'll give you a hack. I met one student, I guess 8 months back, and he was very much interested in our courses because he saw the projects and everything. And he was saying that I'm not able to afford it. I can afford till 2 or 3 months. My budget is not. I told him a simple logic: join now. In 2 3 months, you will master one or two tools for sure. Start doing freelancing.
Very true.
So he joined and started freelancing, started making more money in just 3 or 4 months. Till the end of the course, he started making good money. Now, the best part is he paid the whole fees through freelancing. On the top of it, he made his network so strong that he is actually um, not scared about losing any job. He has that confidence that I
Yes.
have this much client,
Yeah.
and this much clients are in, whenever if I want, they can give me full-time job, or they actually need me. And so you will get that freedom through freelancing. That's the beauty of freelancing, right? So making your own client, networking, and whoever will be impressed, they will definitely give you a full-time also. Why not, right?
Definitely. That's a super advice by you, Amir. Like, I'm sure everybody over here should take it.
Yeah. So that's what I just felt. I just thought to share with all of you. Now, question from Priya Darshini. Power BI versus Tableau, which one is more in demand?
Power, like it totally depends in the like for the organization you're working for.
So
But
generally, if I'll just say company to company, like you have worked into 2 3 companies, and your friends also works in some companies.
yes,
So what is majorly used?
um, where I've worked and my friends, I usually hear about Power BI,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think there is any measurement for this as of now. But Power BI is more interactive.
Comparatively more used.
Yeah, comparatively more used and easy.
Okay,
I
okay,
would say.
understood, understood. Now, last but not least, question from Selvam: how is your work-life balance in a data analyst field?
Well, I am totally satisfied, and that is why every day I'm intrigued about what to learn and about my work. I have a wonderful work-life balance, touch wood, and definitely I'm super grateful to my organization at the same time.
That's nice. That's nice. Question from Cristiano. Are you Ronaldo? Okay, no. Question from Cristiano is: we need to learn both SQL or MySQL?
Okay, so that's what I explained in my session also. MySQL, it is a database, and SQL is a language. In a very language, I will explain again. Consider you have a notebook. Your notebook is MySQL, and whatever you are writing in your notebook, that is SQL. The language that you are writing, be it Hindi, be it English, that is SQL, structured query language.
Understood. Understood. I hope you got the difference, guys. That's all. I have asked too many questions. There's one question specifically which is left. I wanted to ask. All right, and this the question is from Priyanka. She is a single mother having 2 years of gap
Okay.
due to parenting. Now, but she was having experience into sales. She's from commerce background.
Okay.
Now she's asking that can I start again, or if I will start, will my previous experience will be considered for anything or not?
Um, I doubt your previous experience would be considered or not. That totally depends on organization that's going to intake. However, your knowledge will definitely be a plus point. You can definitely apply for marketing analytics roles. Your sales knowledge, when you club with all the tools and technologies, you'll be a great combination for retail, like for e-commerce or like market analyst roles.
Understood, understood. So people who are in sales, one
Yeah,
thing is clear that they can be a good business analyst, market analyst, because these are the people who are on field and they know that how much revenue I can get in this
correct,
month.
correct.
So I think, Subhanshi, that if I am able to pitch my previous experience in that way,
Yeah,
then only they will consider. If I'll
absolutely.
just make them understand that I am just normal sales guy, then they won't consider. It's us how exactly we are proving them or giving them a idea that it is also kind of analytical work I was doing.
Yeah,
So that is totally a whole interview process practice that we have to do and
absolutely.
get a hike. And this is whole sort of a career development tactics, right?
Right.
All right, perfect. Sanjay is asking, you in America? Are you in America?
No, I work in India only. I'm from Gurgaon location. Uh, I think Ahmed left us. Might be some bandwidth issue. So no, I work in Gurgaon only. Oh, we have Ahmed here.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. There was some network issue. There was a question from somebody who was asking that, do you work in? Are you in America right now?
No. I am in India only. I'm working from Gurgaon location. India.
Perfect,
Office.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it then, Shubhanshi. I have asked you enough question. I know you are running out of your time, but before you go, just wanted that if you have any message to these beautiful people who are somehow hesitating, not able to take a decision, or looking for your validations and approval to take this decision and start earning up to 20 lakh per annum and dream big. What are your messages?
Well, there's uh, buzzing question that everybody should. That is, how will I take our data? So I read a quotation by Microsoft CEO very recently. He said, "AI can help you doing your tasks, but not your jobs." So you don't have to be worried about your job. And I would encourage all of us because with abundance of data, we all should know how to make sense of the data and use these tools and resources since we have an access to it, and make the best use of all information that's provided. That's all I wanted to say. You need not to be afraid of your job. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are very happy to have you here, and we all will remember the way you explained us everything, and would love to see you again in the next webinar because we as an audience exactly enjoy what exactly you say, and it is very easy to understand everything what you teach us. So thank you so much, Shubhanshi, for joining us. I'll just see you in the next webinar for sure.
Thank you so much, Amir, and thanks for having me. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this particular masterclass with Shubhanshi, the most polite, the most humble, and the most easygoing person who can explain us the typical and tough topic in the most simplest way and have a patience to answer all our easiest and silliest questions. So that's really nice. So as you can see that Shubhanshi is actually having a good work-life balance and she is actually very much happy. As she said that she actually loves that whatever the research is going on, whatever the things are going on, she's actually see she can actually see in her job that what is happening. So it is quite very interesting because this job is plays a very important role in business decision making. So you can be the one. All right, so you can be the one and you can definitely learn this skill set and get this thing sorted. All right, so now I am moving towards and see who is the winner now. The time is up. Q&A is done. All right. So now moving on to all the people who's asking about the course price, then it is like 12,500 is the course price. But now you are watching me, so you can get 7,490 rupees per month for 12 months. You'll get 40% discount for sure. That's very simple. But this is for those. I am going to tell you that there will be one winner, all right. But to all the people who will not win and still wanted to join the job guarantee batch, then definitely they can, join the job guarantee batch. Now I am going to share my screen and I'm going to announce the winner. The time is up. All right. I know that you guys are waiting for this, but to all the people who also want a certificate, then I must remind you that you can take a screenshot of this particular slide. The link is there. I'm going to send a link like a Facebook and a Google link. You can give your honest feedback, how exactly you enjoyed this session. And you can send a screenshot of that particular review into info@codinginvaders.com. In 1 to 3 days, we will give you the certificate as well, the participation certificate that you have participated in this masterclass on understanding about XYZ thing in a Coding Invaders. So do not miss it. Just take a screenshot of it. You have to give an honest review. Take a screenshot and send it to info@coding invaders. You will get a certificate for sure. Now time's up. We have to announce the winner. So to all the people who haven't registered yet, I'm giving you one more last minute. The link is attached into the chat section. You have to click, fill it up. And once you will fill it up, then I will share my screen. Let me see how many people have participated actually. And then I have to announce the winner. So I can see still a bunch of people have not registered yet. The numbers are still increasing. So hurry up, guys. Invite your friends. Some of you are actually asking about the courses and everything. So let's do one thing. I'll give you 2 minutes. All right. If you haven't filled the form, please fill it up. The link is there in the chat section. And in just 2 minutes, I'll explain you the benefit of our courses, whoever is giving you a direct DMs. All right. So if I talk about our courses, it involves one-on-one personal mentorship, exclusive career packages, fast-track job search, 100% job guarantee, and convenient studying for all the professionals and the busy students. If you'll see, this is a screenshot where the students, they're enjoying the classes with the industrial expert who are actually working like Shubhanshi, and they're having one-on-one session so that they can ask all the questions, silliest, easiest, toughest, whatever, as per own convenient. Here are the mentors, if you will see, and all the people will be eligible for extra practical session with the top mentors who are actually the director of big companies as a data professional. And you will have access to 7 days a week in a chat. If you're an introvert, not able to have a video call, you can text anytime and get your reward done. So that is the best part. And the best part is you will not be having limited, but you have an unlimited one-on-one video call. Let's suppose you missed any classes, want to discuss something with your mentors, have a video call directly, understand everything, get a hint, tips, and everything done. And then let's get it started. So that's the best part about the Coding Invaders. And for all you all who is interested in live sessions, you can have 2 live sessions per week, group webinars in the evening, so that you can do it. If you are busy, you can still do it. So you will not able to miss it. Even if you will miss it, you will get a recorded lecture too. If I'll give you a concrete idea that what exactly you need to do, you will be having a group projects, modules on LMS, exams, interactive webinars, Q&A session, group projects, career webinar, masterclass with industry. See, as an organization, we have almost everything which is required to become a data analyst. Now I'll give you one basic example. This course doesn't require that intellectuality. This course actually requires consistency. You don't need to be intellectual enough to do this course. You have to be consistent enough to do this course, because I have seen good intellectual people not getting placed because of inconsistency, and I have seen average people winning the highest packages with their consistency. So it's a game of consistency. I know you are pumped up right now. You will buy anything because you're motivated. Now the most important thing is how much you are getting. Are you consistently, like, are you not losing your motivation the entire 6 months? That's the most important thing. So consistency is very much important. As Subhanshi said, you have to dedicate few hours, and this is very much important. 20 lakh per annum, 30 lakh per annum, 40 lakh. This is not an easy number, guys. All right, this is not an easy number. You have to work hard for it. It's very simple and logical. Nothing easy is available in the entire world. If I'll conclude it with the tools, you have to learn Google Sheet, statistics, SQL, Power BI, Python, and we will give you career development, like how to crack interviews. Mock interviews will be happening. We will do a lot of CV building, LinkedIn profile building, and a lot other platforms, so that not only after studying you should have that skills to crack it and convince the recruiter. That's it, guys. So now I have to announce the winner. 236 people are waiting. So first of all, I have a huge respect to all of you, that you are the main people who are actually serious about their career. Why? Because the people who were just casually joined, they are not here. You guys have waited till the end. You have heard every single word from Shubhanshi. You have heard every single pointers. You have noted down. You guys are the most serious people, and I wish you luck. And I have a huge respect for all of you, because you are the people who will definitely become a successful data analyst, because it shows a clear sample. If you are dropping off in first 10 minutes, you are not serious. If you are listening to this for actually more than an hour, then it means you are very much serious, and I have a huge respect for all of you. All right, so now without wasting any much time, you guys, I'm going to share my screen now. Let me see how many have actually enjoyed, how many of you have actually registered. All right, so let me see. Bhavani saying thank you, sir, you're most welcome. Sanjay saying thanks, sir, you're most welcome. Venkat, thanks, sir, you're most welcome. All right, so let me share my screen. Purani is saying thanks, sir, you're most welcome, dear. All right, so let me see how many people have participated. I'm going to share my screen. You guys can let me know that if you guys can see my screen. So this is my Excel sheet, guys. All right, so let me see how many people have participated. So I guess more than 486 people. Let's cross 500, guys. Yes, you all the people who are sitting out there just watching and not filling up, you're feeling lazy. Come on, let's fill it up and let's cross 500, and let me announce the winner now. Because what I do and how I will announce the winner, let me show you how I will announce the winner. So I use this particular website. So this is the website that I generally use to choose a random person. All right, so I'll just give you a quick idea. Let's suppose 567 people are there and I have to choose one person. Then I'll use this and I'll click over here. I'll get to know the random numbers. All right, and let's take another example. Let's suppose 789 is the people who registered, and I have to choose one person. Then I'll click over here. I'll get the random number. Now let's have a small exercise, because just to make you believe, you guys can let me know one number. Okay, give me some example number. I will try it on our website, so that you should get to know that not every time we are getting same number, so that you should not have any trust issues, because people think that everything is planned or something as such. It's nothing like that. You can give your random number in the comment section. I will take it and I'll show you that every time numbers comes different. So can you guys give me any number? 446 from Shivati and 354 from Sneha. 446. Okay, let's see. 446. Oh, sorry. Oops, 446. So let me see. So 446 is 207. Got it? Now 446, what was the next? The next was, let's take another one, 258. All right. 258. See, every time numbers comes different. Now let's see the actual data. Refreshing the sheet. Picking up the winner now. $495. Come on, guys, let's cross 500 because now I have to announce the winner. People are waiting, so I'm just waiting that 5 more people register. If you are feeling lazy, please do it, because at the end moment I have seen people are registering and winning the whole game. All right, so yes, don't lose hope. You might be the winner. Let me have a glass of water. I'll just wait for 4 more people to participate and then announce the winner. Three more. 497. Hurry up. 498. Ajish is the last person. Deepika, Pankaj. Okay. So we have crossed 500 and it is total 501. So refreshing the sheet and finalizing the number. So the final number is number is 503. Let's enter 503. 503. Are you guys ready? 510. Okay, so I have to correct it out. I just don't want that it should miss it. So okay. Oops. 519. Okay, guys, I know that you guys are getting irritated, but I just don't want that anybody should miss it. The numbers are still coming. Okay, let's wait. How many still? So 520. Okay, interesting. So guys, hurry up. Whoever haven't registered, please do it, because now I have to announce the winner. I'm just, numbers are still coming. I'm starting a countdown, and that is 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So I'm locking the number 522. All right. That's the final number. I have given enough time to everybody. 522 is the last person. 522. Let's go. And the winner is 515th. The person who's sitting at 515. If you guys can see, I guess the person who came late is actually going to be winning this particular contest. And that's why I tell everybody that, just try your luck. Maybe you can win even if you're a shot. And so this particular person who is sitting at 515th is actually going to get a premium data analyst course of coding in Vedas, which promises job guarantee in 6.5 months, because we have an exclusive assignments, case studies, and the projects have made in such a way that you will be getting 100% job with a package in between 7.5 to 30 lakh per annum. That totally depends upon how you perform an interview, but that person is going to win this premium data analyst course, that too for free, and I'm going to enroll him that into a job guarantee badge right in front of you. And let's see who is this person who's going to change his. We are going to change his life. All right. So 515th. So 515th, if I'll just go, then 515 Sandhya, you are the winner. Basically, Sandhyam195@gmail.com. You are the winner of this particular contest, and you won this particular premium data analyst course from Coding Invaders, that too for free. Sandhya, if you're here, shout out loud, because now if you have entered the correct mobile number, our academic counselor is going to call you right away, check your eligibility criteria, and enroll you into a job guarantee badge for a data analyst. So Sandhya, if you're here, just say hi to everybody, and everybody's congratulating you. So Bhavna is saying congratulations. Sandhya is the winner. I'm very much happy. So Sandhya is here, guys. You can talk to her. Sandhya is saying Thank you so much. So we are very happy, Sandhya, that you actually won this premium data analyst course, that too for free. To all the people who is having a trust issue or anything, you can talk to Sandhya, get the details of Sandhya, and talk to her and understand. Right. So Sandhya, you can also claim that you are normal viewer and you just won this. So you can claim it in the chat section so that other people who have trust issue, they can understand that it is normal viewer. There's nobody's from teammates. All right. So we do this in every single webinar, guys. All right. So Sandhya, many congratulations. All right. You are going to get this. And in just 30 minutes, you are going to get a call. The number that you have entered into this particular form, in that number only, our counselor will be calling you, checking your eligibility criteria, and enrolling into a job guarantee batch. And if you will miss this call, you will get a call tomorrow morning once again. All right. So to all the people who are still interested in joining the job guarantee batch, you still have an opportunity. And that opportunity is exactly that you can get it into exactly 40% discount, because that was a special offer only available for 24 hours right from now. So you can still join the job guarantee batch with Sandhya, definitely, and you can get 40% straight away discount, because currently the price was 12,500 rupees per month for 12 months to do this course, but now it is reduced to 40% directly. So that is 7,490. That's it per month. That's interesting part, and that offers valid for another only 24 hours. So you have 24 hours. That is, you can enroll before 9 p.m. tomorrow. And we also have EMI programs. If you feel that it is not possible or it is something which is expensive, you can even reduce the monthly cost, monthly form by choosing EMI programs. You don't have to pay interest, and there's no fees for the openings, and we will pay the interest for you. And I'm going to give you one more hack. If you know any person who is in need, and if you also want some discount. So, by the way, Sandhya is saying something in the chat section, who is the winner. So you can hear it out. Maybe Sandhya is trying to say anything. So Sandhya, you can tell everybody that you are just a normal viewer and you just got this contest by yourself. It was just a luck. So you can let us know, because everybody's congratulating you. So now I'm telling you about the referral program. If you'll refer anybody, if somebody joins, that person will be getting 5,000 discount in their course, and you will also get a 5,000 cash back. So I will give you one example. I guess 8 months back, there's a guy who actually referred more than 20 people, and in this way he made his course price 0, and others 20 friends got 5,000 rupees as discount. So it's like it's knowledge. The more you will share, the more wise you will become, and your network is your net worth. All right. So that's the best part. I'm attaching a separate referral link in the chat section. You can copy it and share it with your friends, so you both guys can win together. All right, guys, and my small request to all of you, if you have actually enjoyed this particular masterclass, if you got a value out of it, and if you genuinely felt that it was one of the nice sessions you got and the evening spent well, then I'm attaching a Facebook and Google link, right? And you can give your honest review. I would be happy to see. All right, you can definitely give your honest review, and you can take a screenshot of that review and send it to info@codinginvaders.com, and you will receive a certificate as well in 1 to 3 days. All right. So Sandhya is saying, hi guys, I am chosen randomly. This is not pre-planned. Even I'm surprised. So yes, exactly. I know that maybe Sandhya must be thinking that this thing happened, but Sandhya is the winner now. So that's the truth, guys. You can hear from Sandhya itself. Not a big deal. So Sandhya, you will be getting a call in just 30 minutes if your number is correct. So if you feel there's some problem in the numbers, you can re-enter the form. We'll get your correct number. And if you will miss the call, you'll get a call tomorrow morning for sure. So all the people who are interested in the particular certificate, give the honest review, the Facebook and Google, take a screenshot, send it to info@codinginvaders.com, and you will receive the participation certificate in 1 to 3 days, as simple as that. All right. So you can take a screenshot of this entire slide so that you should not miss the steps. All right. Moving on. So I know you enjoyed this particular session. Whatever question you have, if you have any more questions or anything, if you wanted to ask me or consult with me, talk about coding invaders, feeling some problems about the careers and hesitation, some questions if you felt that you asked and that was not discussed in the Q&A session, you can text me on Instagram. I'm available 24/7. I'm giving my personal Instagram in the chat section, and I will pin it also so that you guys can connect with me. If you have any single questions, any single stupid, tough or anything, you can reach out to me through DM. I will help you out. My link is in the chat section. And meanwhile, have a nice dinner and enjoy this particular day and start taking some best decisions and stop procrastinating. See you in the next webinar.